Hello, most esteemed viewers. My name is Jekyllstein Gray, and welcome to the first episode of my CRPG, my Jekyllstein Gray Plays CRPG Celebration sub-series. Ooh, it's a mouthful. Yeah, so today we're gonna. So I'm gonna put a more detailed link in the description. For now, all I'll say is that here I'm gonna should I hold the mouse or anyway, I mean not the mouse, the microphone, but I'll just keep it like this for now. The let's make it how I want it. The the anyway, sorry. I'll focus on that in a sec. Basically, the simple thing is, I had I recorded like the first hour of a Pillars of Eternity series, and OBS was. Well, it wasn't really OBS's fault, I don't think. I think my computer just couldn't handle the recording setup. Again, check the description if you want to see more. If you want to see more of that, more about that. Let's see, difficulty. Again, I want to, keep the. Let's do some auto leveling. I'm gonna keep tutorials on because I've never actually played this game before. So, yeah, I'm gonna wait. Hold on. Oh, I turned on death. I did not want that. Okay. Let's see. Thrilling gameplay. Let's see. Combat starts. Not party movement. Target destroy. Combat time. Enemy spotted. No. Let's see. Right, that should be enough. Controls. Alright, I'm not gonna. I'll just do the defaults for those. Graphics, we're not gonna want colorblind mode. Let's not do Gibbs. Off-screen pointers. I have no idea what any of these are, so I'm not gonna bother. Yeah, alright, we'll just keep that. Save changes, yes. Okay. So I've got some DLC here. Yeah, so I'm gonna play a new game. Again, I have never actually played this game before. So I'm interested to see. I'm just gonna do story mode because I'm a wimp who doesn't care about gameplay and stats. So, like I said, I haven't actually played this game before. And I'm gonna actually have to put a content warning here. This game has a reputation of having what media scholars call a lot of fucked up shit. Yeah. So, okay. So there's some guy named the Overlord, Kairos the Overlord. I'm reminded of the guy. What's his name? The Emperor of Valm from Fire Emblem Awakening. Oh boy, this is fun. Massive empire in this state. Yeah. So that's a massive state. Not I don't like. I do not like. Okay. Am I gonna have to choose between these? So I'm actually getting some New Vegas vibes of basically everyone being slaves. The I am gonna have to talk about Chris Evelyn at some point, but not right now. Okay, interesting. So these guys. So it's interesting how it's not. I mean, I think so. We're playing on the bad guys' side, basically. Click, click, click. Oh, I don't want to skip this. The what was I gonna say? So we're not. I don't think we're playing as a. Whoa. Okay. There's an audio change of some sort there. All right. Sorry. I just wanted to make sure it was still recording because sometimes the audio just turned off. Although I wasn't using OBS then. Yeah. So here we have a. There's a body type changer. Sweet. So since this is okay, so it's like the Fire Nation. I love this. I love the hover text stuff that lets you have information without ever like actually because it's not so diegetic. Because it's not so diegetic, it it can it can just be like, oh hey, this is the stuff you need to know, the player. Okay, so it's so it's a it seems like it's kind of like the Achaemenid Empire's treatment of women. Which, although the Achaemenids might have been more progressive than this. So the you can do the thing, turn it around. I don't know, it's fun. The Achaemenid Empire might have been more okay. So I'm actually gonna play a dude. This is so when the first playthrough of these types of games, I always in this cases, I always play the play a self-insert for the first time. So I got 3 body types. Let's go with this. I'm really pasty, so I'll do that. Let's see. Again, on my Pillars of Eternity stream, which I started. I'm gonna or not stream. What's it called? A recording. Let's play. Which started. I'm gonna restart. I'm gonna play a female character because I've already played beaten the game using a male one. I like this. This interface. I don't know. It's pretty neat and elegant. Again, I'm gonna go with something that looks like mine here. I think this one's probably the best. Blonde, because I'm blonde. On the lookout. I'm gonna do noble, probably. Will do. Yeah, sure. Got tattoos. I'm just gonna go with none. Portrait. I wonder actually why we still have portraits. Are they just like a Baldur's Gate? Is it like a hangover? Or not a hangover, leftover. Because it kind of feels like I would just rather have like this face down here, you know. Obviously it couldn't be illustrated, at least not without drawing every possible permutation, which is not feasible in the slightest. But still, this actually might be the first CRPG where none of these options really appealed to me. This guy I guess looks pretty neat. So now again I want Yeah, yeah, let's see. Um, let's do here. No, I'm just gonna do this guy. He looks kind of like me. Actually, the expressions are look weirdly similar. Did the expressions change depending on? No. All right. Um, face in here. Oh, I'll keep that face. Although, oh no, yeah, that big. Yeah, I'll keep this face. Facial hair. Nah, I don't have any facial hair, so I actually can't grow any. Maybe ever. Definitely not right now. So, oh, I just had this thought. Sorry, I was trying to think of what if I could of what games I should play if I continued this into October, and I was like, oh, duh. I should do Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines, which I don't own, but I definitely will buy. Yeah. So, uh, yeah. I also kind of want to play Stygian, one of the old ones. So let's see. What would my origin be for this kind of world if I was in this world? Probably a diplomat. Um, yeah, Warmaid. So this is interesting because it is kind of a like, oh, it's kind of a Nameless One scenario. For those of you who don't know, the Nameless One is the protagonist of Planescape Torment. And the sorry, the Nameless and this is kind of similar in that you have a kind of set past and history, although it is more open ended. The Nameless One is I think a really good mix of player created and author created character, but I will definitely be playing that later. So I like diplomacy. Shock spells. Let's see. Armed attacks, dual wielding javelin. Alright, let's do shock spells. Because I want unlimited power! I actually deliberately moved the microphone away from my face. I'm probably gonna have to move this eventually, but I moved it away so I could sorry. Moved it away so it wouldn't be too loud. Hopefully that ended up working. I still don't really know what I'm doing here. Alrighty. Secondary expertise. I want to be I always do mage stuff. So frost spells, vigor spells. Look, if we're gonna be honest, I'm not gonna use I'm not probably gonna use I very rarely use support utility spells I use them a lot in when I actually play tabletop RPGs with friends and not banners. I like banners. But not with the sorry. Still not very good at multitasking. I'm not damn it. Sorry. I'm still having trouble thinking about all of this. Oh yeah, so when I play on easy mode with these games, I generally just try and kill things fast because yeah. So I think just looking over these symbols here, I'm thinking of going with this moon background because there's actually This looks pretty cool though. So I'm gonna play this game I'm gonna try and be a subversive to the state because of course I am. I'm an anarchist. Don't like all forms of power. Anyway, I don't want to get too much into that. Because I believe it or not, I do not actually like talking about politics all the time. Crazy, I know. So I'm gonna go with this. Here, let's see. We're gonna go with a purple, or that I like that magenta, and then we're gonna go. The moon is gonna be blue. So the reason I chose the moon is because honestly, just because a lot of stuff, a lot of like songs and stories and stuff, kind of revolve around the moon and the stars. Obviously the most obvious example being "To the Moon." But if you've ever heard, here, and I'm gonna go with the same color scheme for my character. This is actually a really different character setup, character creation thing than for Pillars of Eternity, which you'll see in a minute. Oh wait, no, it's the mauve and light blue. All right. Yeah. So I like how all these colors kind of fit the palette. So no matter which ones you do, this isn't a TF2 and we ruined our aesthetic because of hats. Anyway, so I chose the moon just because a lot of media I like revolves around the moon and stargazing in some way. The moon actually plays a big part in Pillars of Eternity. Obviously, To the Moon, and Ritual of the Moon, which I'm gonna wait and see if it resets. I would love to finish that, but also, yeah. Anyway, so I'm actually gonna name this character Hank. For reasons that I don't really want to talk about. I mean, it's not bad. It's just it's a weird story involving my real name, which for some reason, even though you can really easily find out what that is, I haven't really made it a secret. I also don't like saying it on stream, while I'm recording, in game, in my videos. There we go. Alrighty, wits. So this is the standard, strength, dexterity. I guess quickness would be speed, constitution, intelligence, and will. I guess not. So I'm obviously gonna want wits. There's actually a store in the area in which I live. That's a really good ice cream place called Wits. So, yeah. They're apparently all throughout Ohio. Yeah. So let's see. Gonna increase. I'm playing on easy. I'm gonna decrease my might so I can get more points. I like how this is a Fallout 1 style of okay, we gotta turn this down so we can. So I'm really witty. This is actually, I think, this feels like it's a more, punishing system than here. I'll decrease it to 16. It seems like it's more punishing than not more punishing, but more scarce and limited. I do want to keep my vitality at kind of at the baseline and my dexterity. But I want to be really smart, and yeah. So, I don't know if this is just my perception, but this feels like it's more limited than Pillars of Eternity. You have less to work with, which I guess kind of makes sense given the setting and the general tone of this game. Yeah, so I'm also kind of surprised. I was expecting there to be races in this game. So yeah, we're gonna which I do want to get my lore up because that'll be helpful in dialogue. Apparently won't let me go higher than 50. Huh? Not to 50. I would say like and subscribe if you got that reference, but that would be my entire audience. Here we go. I'm gonna let's see. Gonna increase that, increase that, increase that, and then increase that. Yeah. So that should be pretty good. Let's see. Let's see. I am going to I'm gonna do the conquest thing. If you don't like it, you can't stop me. Go play this game for yourself or watch someone else's Let's Play. So this is actually really interesting to me right now. Again, I'm kind of dreading it though. I'm worried that it's just gonna make me be like, oh, this feels super brutal. So, all right, conquest time. Yeah. So this guy's conquering the world. Literally, he's doing the thing that no Earth leader has ever done before. But who knows why? I don't know. Eagle. Want to point out it's very Roman, and then the Nazis took that from the Romans. Yeah. So let's see. So we've got these guys. So we got these two. So it's interesting. It's not empire or smaller kingdom. It's like two factions within the empire, which is not something you see much of in games like this. So that's interesting. Let's see. Yeah. So we're sailing the unassailable thing. We're besieging Bossing Say. Let's see. Okay. So I'm actually interested. Is this going to be a like interactive fiction? Okay, it looks like it's not going to be interactive fiction segment, not a other thing. Let's see. The bastard city stood on the northern border between Kairos' empire and the Tiers. Built upon a natural harbor at the crossroads between realms, the city was a nexus of commerce. I am concerned about the past tense here. To the Tiers was the center of all wealth. To a northerner, it was little more than a backwater trading post. Its symbolic status as a gateway to the continent made it a natural first target in Kairos' military conquest. Circumstances were ideal for you to prove your worth as a soldier in Kairos' armies. Huh. So is Kairos? I guess Kairos is yeah, I guess he's a magical, immortal, or long-living being. Let's see. Alrighty. So we got the bastard city. Let's see, gates of judgment or infiltrate the Tiers. Okay, this is something I talked about in the Poe and Monroe series that'll be up during Halloween. And let's see, sorry. Whereas I don't really understand what I'm basically being asked to choose between. So I'm just gonna go with infiltrate. Oh, okay, never mind. Let's see. History would remember the Gates of Judgment as the first battle of the conquest, but the real combat unfolded with advanced units of both armies preparing for the coming war. The disfavored, so yeah, so disfavored in the Scarlet Chorus, plan to infiltrate the capital city. Which army did you join? I think I'm actually with the disfavored here. At least they are, at least as far as I'm aware, at least they're consenting to this. At least less so than or more so than hold on, let's see what this is. Let's see. Disfavored and Scarlet Chorus, rather distinctive sense of order and chaos to the assault. Yeah, so see, it's interesting because both there's something really I find kind of. I mean, obviously, I don't like what they're fighting for, and I kind of find I would join the. I think I would much more be interested in working with someone called the Archon of Secrets. But you know. And I'm also generally not like all order and stuff. But um, the the I would like to. I also don't like slave soldiers. I know, shocking. I'm such a radical leftist in that matter. Let's see. Graven Ash. Oof. Wait. Okay. Why did he join? Was he just being pragmatic, or was he mind controlled, or something else? I don't know. That should be interesting. Yeah. Invite a modest border defense and glad an organized attack that will lead the enemy uncoordinated and cut off from aid. Clutching a sword. Okay. Alright. So now we have. Okay, this is interesting. Inside agent or containing the fire. Let's see. Oh, you want to stop unchecked power? That's rich. I'm gonna do inside agent. The border garrison captured by your disfavored allies. You traveled ahead of Kyros's armies and lurked in the shadows of the bastard city. Decided that converting one of the locals to Kyros's side will help bring the city to its knees. After all, corruption starts from within. Well, from guard captain, a fast-talking smuggler. Well, from guard captain. So the bitter captain of the guard to sell military secrets to the disfavored. Better that Kyros's forces march to their next inevitable victory well informed. Yeah. So basically, what Dreyfus got convicted for, and what someone else actually did. Look up the Dreyfus affair if you haven't heard of it. It's really interesting. Captain of the guard was in mind that the bastard city was corrupt and deserving of better leadership. Nothing to convince him otherwise. Taking your promises of stature and security to heart, he offered you a list of valuable assets from against stones in the road. Oh, wow. You always, you betray the... You be sneaky to take over the thing. Yeah. Let's see. So, betrayal of the bastard city, duel the city marshal, incite a riot, or spread fear through assassination. So this is actually interesting because I don't know what this symbol means. Let's see. Let's do this one. Concealing shadows. Ooh. I actually am of two minds about these kinds of, you get gameplay benefits from making this choice, because on the one, if they're done well, which it looks like these are doing here, is that they will tie into the character you're playing as. So if you're the type who's gonna sneak and assassinate someone, then that's then that is what Sorry, if you're the type that's going to sneak and assassinate someone, then you're going to get an abilities thing. But sometimes that if it's done poorly, it means you can make it so if you certain types of characters are or if you're basically you'll make narrative choices for gameplay reasons, which I don't think is usually a good thing. Spence was quiet unnoticed, while others were gruesome beyond words, as a wave of murder overtook the city's elite. Your deeds swelled in infamy. Well before the armies arrived, no one in the bastard city felt safe in their homes, much less behind their walls. As the time Curious forces crested the horizon, the city was fearful enough to throw open the. Oh. Yeah. I don't like this. I don't like what this character is doing. I don't like. Maybe I should have made him a self insert. Oh well. Let's see. Bastard City settled into a new state of normalcy, with every tower displaying Kyrus's banner. Your name was whispered amongst rumors of decorated Korea to come. The armies divided into two fronts and migrated south. Tumon sent word to you that you were to join the next frontier of Kyrus's conquest, either as a judge or an overseer in the settlement of Lethian's Crossing, or a war advisor. The armies advancing through the realm of Apex. So, yeah, I'm gonna. So let's see. Judge and overseer sounds good. Um, I don't like having this power, but it's better than just going. At least if I gotta be realistic. Not gonna overthrow the. If they gave me an option to overthrow this nation, I would, but maybe they will. I don't know. Again, I know. This is. I'm going in completely blind. So Lethian the Bold founded a small merchant town at the intersection of the ancient old walls. A pact between the settlers and a mercenary company meant that caravans were able to travel without fear of bandits or Bane. What's Bane? Oh, so you think the darkness is your ally? Lethian's crossing drew Krios' attention for the iron deposits of the surrounding hills. Region under Krios' control, northern smith mages could set up workshops to refine ore and arm the disfavored with. Okay. Oof. Let's see. Bring order. Let's see. Iron must flow. Or, let's see. Let's do this one. Let's see. Yeah, let's. Oh man, they are gonna hate me. So it's interesting how I can just cancel this. It's kind of Life is Strange in a weird way. You can see the results of your actions, and then not. You can see the results of your actions and then just go back. So I can see what happened if I did this. Yeah, nope. Yeah. So yeah, I'm basically going disfavored. Um. Let's see. Oh, she's gonna be. She's gonna be mad. Um. Ooh. That sucks. Yeah, so they went and killed a bunch of people. That's not good. Red Anvil. A forge-bound mage swore allegiance to the Scarlet Chorus, creating strife between the armies. Who protected the city from the attacks of arcane predators? Arcane predators is good. Onto the arcane energy around the forges, mystical predators from the nearby old walls began to raid Leviathan's Crossing. Growing trading center. Alright, I'll look at that later. Both of Krios' armies reserved their strength for the front lines of the war, yet the city required protection. You had to delegate the responsibility somewhere. Let's see. Do I want to just go throw my weight behind the disfavored fully, or do I want to Do I want to like throw the Scarlet um throw the wait, hold on. Do I want to throw the Scarlet Chorus under the bus? Let's see what the um oh the okay, so choosing the Scarlet Chorus is good for the disfavored. Um and and vice versa. Um all right. Blatant favoritism time. Again, at least the disfavored doesn't enslave people and force them to fight. Yeah, so there's that. Scarlet Chorus flooded the streets. Good. Who controlled the crossing? This is actually really like I wonder what I would have gotten if I actually went and fought with the army. Rather than being a judge. Tragedy Soak, a mercenary hired by the voices of Nerat. Let's see. Arcana of Secrets. Forward-bound artisan, leaving him unable to practice his craft. Turon ordered the mercenaries to leave the city in the hands of Kyrus' more responsible servants. Until only token garrison could be left behind while the armies returned to the front. As the disfavored and Scarlet Chorus showed increasing tension and hostility toward each other, Tunon decreed that the Archon of Justice. Tunon decreed that at best that only one force control the crossing. Let's see. Of course, I'm going to give it to the disfavored. So he replaced a modest garrison in the settlement of Lethian's Crossing. Oh, Lethian's Crossing. Whoops. I misread. I've been misreading that the whole time. Lethian's Crossing. It's not Leviathan's Crossing. Though the force was larger than might be needed to police a small settlement, the forge-bound ironsmiths became the true agenda of the defense force as these magical craftsmen kept the disfavored invasion force suited in iron. I'm interested to see if they're actually going to be like, and here's the consequences of your actions. Like, yeah. Well, that's good. They stay Graven Ash. Okay. So they all are serving Kairos now, which is a bit weird. Let's see. Alright. Alrighty. So 3 more, like, sections. With the mercenaries expelled and Lethian's Crossing under new leadership, Kairos' forces congratulated themselves on bringing order to the settlement and guaranteeing a productive flow of resources. Over the course of this diversion, the army front advanced further into the tiers. Your skills were needed in the realm of Azure Stalwart or the Vellum Citadel. Vellum is I think Vellum is what like monks would use for instead of paper. For writing in like the Middle Ages. I'm not 100% sure. Archive of Ancient Lore. It's good. I acknowledge. Let's see. Vellum Citadel. At least I might be able to protect some of the knowledge. Yep. Let's go to the Citadel. I'm definitely gonna play Mass Effect on this show at some point. It's probably gonna be a while though because I've played it so much. I kind of want it to at least. I mean, I've beaten it almost 4 times, the whole trilogy. So yeah. I actually really like Mass Effect 3 and the ending. And there goes all my subscribers. archive and library of massive scale. Its inhabitants were known as the School of Ink. Yeah, okay. I like knowledge. Chain of command or Song of Ensnarement. God damn it. Damn it, Siren. How this war has rounded up the arcane practitioners. The disfavored began executing the new captives. Okay. That's a fucked up choice. Yeah, so let's see what this other one's got. Arcane energy struck the commander's dead. Suddenly the highest ranking officer alive. Oh boy. Let's see. Let's see. More disorderly mob forward. See, so this is actually interesting. So I'm gonna stick with this one because the other one, at least at this time, I'm not trying to, I'm not killing people for speaking forbidden knowledge. So I don't like knowledge to be forbidden. And this is actually something that is pretty interesting. So, in terms of utilitarianism, which is a moral philosophy I describe myself as a moral relativist, but it's the one I most closely follow. But this is an interesting problem because, on the one hand, in the immediate term, the disfavored are using the disfavored will save more lives than the Scarlet Chorus, and Scarlet Chorus goes but on the other hand, you could argue that you could in the long run could hypothetically weaken the Scarlet Chorus enough because the Scarlet Chorus is enslaving people. And there's another question of, is it better to be alive and a slave or dead and free? I guess technically you're free if you're dead, but no, that's not really. Yeah, so no, there's no good answer. I would personally choose I'm gonna choose the Scarlet Chorus, and I might be wrong. Again, I'm trying to weaken this. I want the Scarlet Chorus gone. That's the least that that it can do. Wow. Oh yeah, Scarlet Chorus is gonna hate me. I'm actually really interested because this is like still technically the let's see let's see. So again, I'm gonna see what the other choice is. It's interesting how you can like choose your choice. It's not something I've really seen much of in the games because also I'm interested if does this happen just without my knowledge, or does it, because I don't want to have to decide between, again, strengthening the Scarlet Chorus and I feel like that that guy from Half-Life 2, which I haven't actually played Half-Life 2, so correct me if I'm horribly wrong, but the guy who is the human overseer, and he's just like, he's like trying to work within the power structure, but also, but make things better. I kind of feel like that, because I really don't want to burn the lore, but I also, again, want to hurt the Scarlet Legion, so let's see what this is. Hidden enemy enclave and snaps located, never returned, yada yada yada. Yeah, never returned, the usual. The remaining disfavored soldiers demanded that you send the Scarlet Chorus or retrieve their scouts. Let's see. Yeah, Scarlet Chorus. The Scarlet Chorus are bitter at having their time wasted in search of lost soldiers. Okay, I'm going full disfavored. Having their time wasted in search of lost soldiers, grandstanding before their rivals in the disfavored, has an opportunity too delicious to ignore, tracking all leaves you live for this. Okay, let's see. Huh. Alright, the Edict of Fire. Crestfallen by the preferential treatment you showed the disfavored, the Scarlet Chorus retreated deeper into the mountains, leaving your detachment with a skeleton crew. Two non-sent word to Kyrus' patience to run thin. The Overlord would cast an Edict of Fire on the enemy. Uh-oh. So this is, I think, this is an interesting, like, so this is, okay, so so this is, I think, there's always a question of how an empire stays together, and this is his being able to communicate over vast distances and being able to literally rain fire on an enemy probably helps him maintain control over the population. So I can see him conquering the world. I hope he's gonna be the final boss, and I hope I can kill him. But I'm actually like really interested in this, even though I'm also really depressed. Um, mm, uh, I'm okay. I am actually going to do this, to decide with Scarlet Chorus on this. Um yeah. Partly because I don't want them to be completely against, like, I might want to have some favorability with them, and I also would rather give people a chance to at least surrender. So at least they can choose whether they want to surrender or die. Let's see. Um, Oof. Wait, no. Wait, no, 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 no. Oh man, that's a powerful image. I'm actually reminded of the last episode of The Witcher. With the library, but no, the library, knowledge, no. Yes, I in Hamilton. If you've seen Hamilton, you remember that part where the person burns the letters. For sympathetic reasons, I'm not gonna go too into the specifics because spoilers. But that part always, even though there are sympathetic reasons, that part always makes me cringe. So yeah, I didn't want to get. Oh wait, hold on. Does it? What's it destroy? I mean, probably, okay. It destroys the citadel. Let's just. Mm. I just. Oh. Yes. No. 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 Oh my God, this hurts. Probably in a disproportionate amount to how much the human life thing hurts. Yeah, but if I didn't go there, would it have not? Would it have gotten burned anyway? I don't know. Uh, This was an undisputable loss of resources, knowledge, culture, and life. But a message has been sent. The Overlord will not tolerate defiance. Well, fuck the Overlord then. Oh. Alright, last segment. Again, this is like really oh, never mind. Finished. Let's continue. Hopefully the library would have gotten burned regardless of what I did. At least then it would have been my fault. I'm very, very sad about this. I'm sorry. I'm just really, really sad about all those documents. All those documents. Rock in a hard place, I tell you. That's what I think this episode subtitle is going to be called. It's just going to be rock in a hard place because that's what it is, or maybe damned if you do, damned if you don't. Let's see. So this is narrated by someone from the other side, which is interesting. I think that's the impression I'm getting. Let's see. Oh. Huh. Okay. Okay. I like insurrection. Uh-oh. So Kairos is the Overlord, right? I really should know this at this point, but I don't. Let's see. So what else do I want? Oh boy. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do the first kind of little area, first segment. We're gonna like read the edict or whatever, and then I'm gonna have to call it here. I'm gonna take a little break, and then I'm gonna record a one-shot homework communism of Gone Home. For that's one of the only non-CRPG games I have lined up. And then maybe I'll do Pillars of Eternity or Planescape Torment or something. I don't know. Let's see. Oh boy. Okay. So the edict. So I got trapped. I wasn't really